afternoon, actually, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on to 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. We got ourselves a cross-town rival in this one as the visiting Wilmington University Wildcats coming in with a record of 3-5. They'll be joining and visiting your Goldey Beacom Lightning, who come in with a record of 2-7. I'm Patrick Garriani. I'm joined alongside by my partner in crime here, Caitlin Ferry. Caitlin, how are you doing this afternoon?
Doing good. How about you, Pat?
I'm doing good. As you can see here for Wilmington, they come in, the leading scorer, Macy Robinson, is not in uniform today, so that's something to keep an eye on. She leads the team just under 13 a game. Shira Williams is, I believe, in uniform. She's second in the team in scoring, and then Emma Matthews, the Padua product, third on the team in scoring, will be playing. As well as for the Lightning, they've been struggling as of late, Kate, but no time better than now to get things going for them, correct? That's right. So you see them right now. Brittany Bryson leading the way. 14.1 points per game. Amanda McGrogan, 8.9 along. Tanner Turner-Rush, 8.9. 2-7 overall, coached by Coach Beth Ann Burke. They're trying to turn things around here, Kate. And last time we were here, we saw them lose a tough one to Bowie State. And they're going to try to turn things around. So we're going to get ready to get underway here as the Lightning come in with a conference record of 0-1. They're going to try and even that thing right about now. Should be a good one, Kate. A little crosstown rivalry right here. The doubleheader between the men and the women. Both teams. So here we go. This is Brittany Bryson jumping it up with number 32, Jaden Whitsitt. And Tanner Turner-Rush goes right to McGrogan, and that's 2 points right there, right off the bat. Good start for the Lightning.
So I can hear out of that area.
This is number 0, Precious Palmer, now stolen away, and Amanda McGrogan will bring the ball up for the Lightning. Gives it to Jubelli. Wilmington in the man-to-man defense. Here's Turner-Rush. Skipping across court to Latanowicz, down to Bryson. Layup no good, gets her own rebound. Goes up again, easy money right there for Brittany Bryson. 4-0, the early lead for Goldey Beacom. This is number 2, Jana Maddox. Jonna Maddox, that one's no good. McGrogan comes up with the rebound, and she'll push the floor. McGrogan getting the offense sent. Gives it to Jubelli. Over to Jill Latanowicz. Skips it to Turner-Rush. Over to McGrogan. She'll pop for 3, and it's nothing but net. Amanda McGrogan continuing the hot start here for Goldey Beacom, Kate. Here's Emma Matthews. Again, the former Padua player, the Padua standout. She's going to look down low. This looked like steps, but they didn't call it. Jaden Whitsitt misses it. Either way, Goldey Beacom comes up with the rebound, and they're looking to push in tempo. This is an undermanned Wilmington team. You can see they're bit by injuries. You don't see their 2 leading scorers on the floor right now, so it's definitely something that Goldey should take advantage of. Bryson from the baseline, in and out, no good. Loose ball picked up by number 3. Or that was number 0, I apologize. That's a 3 ball right there by Whitsitt, no good. That was rebounded by Amanda McGrogan. She'll bring the ball across half court, kick it over to Jill. Wilmington still in that. Now it looks like they're in a bit of a zone. There's a 3 ball by McGrogan again, and it's good. 10-0 to start this game here for Goldey Beacom. There's a 3 ball by Matthews, no good. Rebound to Latanowicz. And now she'll bring the ball across the court. She'll kick it to Tanner Turner-Rush, who goes over to Jill. One more for McGrogan, who's hit 2 threes already early in this one. Good ball movement here by Goldey, under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bryson. McGrogan will try it again, and she hits it again. What a start, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Wilmington in trouble early in this one. Rob Miller wants to talk this one over. McGrogan, 3 for 3 from deep to start this one off here, Kate.
Yeah, it looks like it's 0 to 13. They're really hitting some shots and coming out really strong and aggressive today on the court.
That's a fantastic start, Kate. It's something we haven't seen from them in a while, and it's good that they can come out, jump out to a really nice early lead here. And now it's just about, again, taking advantage of the injuries for Wilmington University. They come in, they're banged up, and this is something that they should be able to take advantage of, Kate. And you talk about Wilmington, they won their first game after losing 3 in a row on Tuesday against Holy Family. Whitsitt had 20. Macy Robinson had a double-double with 17 to 14. Of course, we're not seeing her today. And Irie Grant adding 19 points off the bench. She's number 12 in green when she checks in. There she is, right there on the floor, covered by Brittany Bryson. Starting in plays. Here's Matthews looking, gives it over. This is Precious Palmer with a pull-up jumper. No good. Ball's loose. Emma Matthews comes up with the rebound. She'll go up and deposit 2 points, the first score of the game for the Wildcats. Here's McGrogan bringing it across. 2-3 zone right here by Wilmington, Kate. They switched up their defense.
They did, I see that.
They kick it over. This is Turner Rush to McGrogan, over to Latanowicz. She'll pull from 3, and that's off the back rim, no good. Tip to Jubelli. They're going to call over to back on Brittany Bryson.
We got a long day here, Pat.
Got a long day, is exactly right. Goldey Beacom last Saturday was handed a 77-53 loss at Chestnut Hill. Turner Rush had 12 points in that game. As for the team, they only shot 30% from the field. So this early start here is something that they're going to take advantage of. And there's a bucket right there by Nyree Grant, the junior, deposits 2. Again, she had 19 off the bench in Wilmington's last game. 13-4, your score early in this one in the first quarter. Nice look down low to Brittany Bryson. Jubelli with a nice pass. Brittany bobbles it and ends up traveling, Kate. That's a tough one right there.
Looks like she's still adding, to her career high here tonight and last game.
So Palmer will bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Here's Matthews. Pull-up jump shot. Oh, front rim, no good. Here's McGrogan. Pushing the ball across half court, attacking the defense, pulling it back, losing the ball. Turnover right there by Amanda. Something you're not used to seeing from her. Goldie will look to bounce back, checking in the freshman, number 10, Alana Speaks, Kate, the St. Elizabeth product. One thing she will not be doing today is going against her former teammate. Here's Precious Palmer. Matthews will pop it from 3, and she'll connect. That's one thing she can do, Kate. I know you probably remember her from high school playing against her.
Yep, I do. She played for Padua, one of our rival schools.
That's one thing she can do is shoot the 3 ball. They give it to Tanner Turner. She'll drive baseline. Looks for Jubelli. That ball was tipped away. Here comes Palmer and the Wildcats. She's going to pull up for the jump shot. No good. Matthews hustles for it. Last touched by Alana Speaks. Now Nina Bartlett will check in. Instant energy off the bench in the form of number 44 in white. They kick it to Matthews. She looks to attack the lane. Floater, no good. Bartlett tips it. Ball still loose. Last touch by Goldie. Wilmington clawing their way back now. Have scored the last 7 in this one. As Goldie tries to recover after a really fast start. Coach Beth Ann Burke employing her team to set up in the defense. They kick it to Matthews. She looks to dribble drive. Pulls up, blocked by Nina Bartlett. Nice quick hands there by Nina. And Goldie will set up their offense. McGrogan forces the issue there. That was not a smart pass. And Matthews ends up bringing the ball across off the steal. She'll kick it over. This is number 2, Jonna Maddox. And they're going to call a block. There was a nice idea by Tanner to slide in there, but she was within that restricted area, Kate. Okay, why don't you talk about the last game, against Wilmington. The little bit of the history we have against the Wilmington Wildcats.
So last game, Goldey Beacom has won 15 of the 16 meetings, including both last season, 78-70 on December 18th in Newark, and 81-65 on February 18th at Pike Creek. Brittany Bryson averaged 15.5 points on a 15 of 29 shooting and 13 rebounds in 2 games. She had 13 points and 19 rebounds in the first meeting with 18 and 7 in second. So
recent history has been good to Goldey against the Wildcats, and right now they've let up 8 consecutive. It's 13-8. Hey, zoom out, zoom out. There's a 3 ball by Speaks with the hand in her face, knocks it down. Here's Matthews driving the lane, kicking the balls loose, picked up by Nina Bartlett. Here comes McGrogan. Gives it over to Alana. Alana kicks across court to Tanner. She's open, pump fakes, steps inside the three-point line. I like that right there. Ends up no good, but dribble in, make the shot a little bit easier. Here comes Emma Matthews driving the lane. That's picked off by Alana Speaks, and she'll be off to the races. 2-on-1. Nice job, and 1. Alana Speaks with a great drive and finish.
They're just stacking on points here today, Pat.
Kate, it was great body control there. As the defender flew by, she was able to stay in the air and finish off the layup and push the lead back up to double digits.
Let's see if she can make a 3-point play out of this.
Chiara Jezelbach, the junior, will step in for goalie number 22, and Mara Polk, number 5. Polk from Spain, Jezelbach from Germany. A little bit of European flavor coming in for the Lightning as Speaks finishes off the N1. Kate, you're laughing at that. Why is that?
The European flavor.
That's it. That's what they got going on right here. That's no good, but Precious Palmer will go to the foul line. Palmer, a junior from Baltimore, Maryland. Recently played at Hartford Community College before transferring. She'll go to the line. First one's up, and it's good. Palmer will get set. She eyes the rim, shoots it again, and it's good. 19-10 now to score. 2:52 remaining in the opening quarter here. This is Jezelbach dribbling the ball up, looking to Nina Bartlett. Sings it over to Mara Polk. Polk dribbling through the trap, Speaks to Jezelbach. Into Bartlett. That was a good opportunity to take that shot there. I'd like to see Nina take that jumper. Palmer with the steal, kicks it across. That's an easy layup right there for Jaden Whitsett, the freshman from Fort Washington, Maryland. Here's Speaks getting it out of that corner. That's where the trap will come from. Here's Polk. You see the trap coming. Swings it. They got to swing it really quick. Marissa Howard goes back to Mara. That's an open 3-point shot. No good off the front rim. And they will go out of bounds. It should. Last touch by Marissa. And Brittany Bryson will check back in as we're now at a 19-12 ball game. A little bit of pressure getting put on here by the Goldey Beacom Lightning. Jezelbach covering Matthews, who's handling the ball here today. With 2 players out for Wilmington, as we've said before. This is Whitsett. She'll drive the lane with the left hand, and it's up and good. That's a nice looking drive right there from Jaden Whitsett. A lot
of nice layups going on tonight for Wilmington.
As it, Goldie's just you got to slide in, got to give that help defense right now. Goldey holding 5 after starting off this game up 13-0. Here's Polk down to Bryson. She's going to go baseline. Nice pass to Marissa Howard, and she'll deposit 2. Nice give and go action right there by the 2 post players. That jumper is up and no good by, that was Palmer. And now here comes Maripoke, bringing the ball up for Goldey. Over to Jesselbach. She's going to look to drive, kicking it across court. Speaks wide open for three. No good off the front rim. Palmer on the floor. Nice hustle by Jesselbach, and they're going to call it for a foul there. That's a tough one, Kate.
Yeah, it looked a little rough out there.
It did look a little rough out there. You're exactly right. Bodies flying on the floor. Carnage, absolute carnage. Here comes Palmer, 45 seconds to go. Goldey up 7. She gives it to Whitsitt. Whitsitt looking to drive, shooting with the right hand, gets fouled and nearly finishes, but she'll go to the line for 2. It'll go on Brittany Bryson.
Wilmington's really stepped up since the first few minutes of the game when they were 0-13 with Goldey.
They have. They've kind of settled in, and Goldey's okay. Look, you get off to that hot start. Eventually, you're going to slow back down. Now it's just about executing. They got to start executing their offense. Checking in for Wilmington, number 5, Frankie Cherisaro. And I believe that is, we'll have to see, I think that's number 11, Lisa Eller. Second one is good. 5-point lead once again for Goldey as they approach 30 seconds to play here to the end of the first quarter. Jesselbach to Poke. Back to Jesselbach. Quick skip over to Lana Speaks. 24 on the shot, or 17 on the shot clock. Jesselbach looking, getting it to Howard. Across to Speaks. One more for Poke, who will fire for 3. That's no good. Speaks skies for the rebound, goes up strong and deposits 2. Nice job by Alana Speaks. You saw a lot of that in her high school career at St. Elizabeth.
She was fine for that one.
Here's Palmer. Eller with the jumper, and she hits the buzzer beater as the horn sounds. Goldey leading by 5 after 1 here, after the really quick start. Well, Kate, we're going to step aside right here. We're going to go to commercial break, and we're going to come right back here with the second quarter between Goldey Beacom and Wilmington University. You're watching 302 Sports. Gentlemen, here at the Joseph West Jones Center for the game between Wilmington University and the Goldey Beacom Lightning. Right now, Wilmington controls the ball out of the quarter, and that one's no good by Whitsitt, and McGrogan brings the ball up for the Lightning. This is Howard. They swing the ball around. It's McGrogan. Down to Bryson, nice power move, and Brittany has her way once again. That's something you've seen a lot in this game, Kate. If we can get the ball into the paint and finish at the rim.
Yeah, when you get it down low, like that's how you start making points off the glass.
That's where our advantage lies right now, and I'd like to see Goldey continue to take advantage of that in this game. They kick it down. That's a power move, and 1 right there for Nyree Grant. Power versus power right there, and Grant wins it.
Pat, what do I always say?
I don't know, Kate. Something about foul shots, right?
Yep, foul shots win the game.
Well, there's one that does not fall there for Grant, and Goldey Beacom collects the rebound. This is McGrogan over to Speaks. Back to McGrogan. Here's Alana Speaks. McGrogan for three. Back rim, no good. Speaks over to McGrogan. Alana will take the three ball, and it's good. Alana Speaks have herself a game. The youngsters having herself quite a start here in the first half, Kate.
She looks really active out there, making a lot of shots and getting a lot of rebounds.
And here's Precious Palmer. Dribbling the ball, attacking the lane. No good. Speaks to that's Tanner Turner Rush eventually coming up with it. And here comes Amanda McGrogan. Dribbling the basketball, kicking it over Alana. To McGrogan, to Howard. Oh, Tanner will get fouled and go to the line. A little delayed call, but she definitely got hit. And she'll go to the line for two.
She had a nice idea to drive baseline and put it up.
First one's up and good. Tanner Turner Rush, a very good free throw shooter this season. Shooting at 75% coming into this one, which is fairly above average, a little bit above average. And the second one is good, so that will uptick a little bit there, Kate, as Goldey reclaims a double-digit lead now, up 10, 30-20 is your score. Here's Palmer. McGrogan doing a nice job fighting through that screen. Matthews open for three, and she buries it. You can't leave her too open, Kate. That's her second triple of the game. Here comes McGrogan. The Tanner Turner Rush. Skips it cross court to Alana Speaks. Speaks to McGrogan. Nice ball movement. Tanner trying to answer. No good. And they're going to call Matthews for a foul here. Tanner's going to get 3 foul shots out of this, Kate.
75, continuing to go up.
Did you see it? I didn't quite see what happened.
I
there.
didn't
Kinda got
quite see what
lost.
happened either. I think it was after the shot.
Perhaps it might have been on the box out. Yeah. She's going to go talk to the official about it. Either way, Tanner Turner Rush has a chance to get 3 points from the foul line. And she misses the first. After she drilled her first 2 free throws, she misses the first here.
We jinxed it, Pat.
I do it all the time, Kate. It's become happenstance here. Second one is nothing but cotton. Do you like that? Nothing but cotton?
You and these jokes.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke here. Tanner Turner Rush, that's nothing but nylon for her. 32-23. Goldey Beacom on top here. 7.5 to play here until halftime. This is Precious Palmer to Matthews. Good defense right here by the Lightning. Coach Burke imploring her team, keep it up. 13 on the shot clock. Matthews in trouble, kicking it out. This is Palmer driving, throwing one up, no good. Brittany Bryson with the rebound, and she'll get fouled. Jonna Maddox, the freshman, got a little too aggressive there and definitely fouled Bryson. Third team foul against the Wildcats. They only have 1 more to give before Goldey goes to the bonus. Still early on here in second quarter. Here's McGrogan to Speaks. Marissa Howard over to McGrogan. 1 more for Tanner from the corner. 8-ball corner pocket, no good. Bryson takes the contact and finishes. Nice job by Brittany Bryson. Took the bump and finished despite the no call.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight, Pat.
I agree with you. There's going to be an official timeout right there. I believe Maddox perhaps bleeding or broke a nail. Something happened. She's looking at her hand.
Might be a contact.
Perhaps a contact. We'll see if she reaches for the eye. And it is. You're correct, Kate. Nice call by you.
Thanks. I'm just great. I know.
Fantastic job right there by the great Caitlin Ferry, picking up right there where she left off. Matthews will inbounds the ball for the Wildcats. The Lightning will set up in a 1-2-2. The official wants to talk shot clock right here. He wants to talk shot clock a little bit. Or perhaps where the inbounds happened. Because play was stopped right there. That's a smart call right there by the official, getting things squared away. Doesn't change a thing for Goldey, however. Alana Speaks still pressuring the basketball. As Precious Palmer brings the ball in, looks to go into the middle of the court, and she does. This is Whitsitt losing the ball. Marissa Howard comes up with it. Now here's McGrogan dribbling past Whitsitt. Skipping it across Marissa Howard to Tanner Turner Rush. Good ball movement right here by the Lightning. Alana baseline. Oh, look at this. Oh, one more. That would have been an easy 3 ball right there. A little bit off target. And they'll reset. 8 on the shot clock. McGrogan driving to Marissa. Marissa, she's got to put it up. And she does. Off the backboard and good. Marissa Howard with a nice job right there. Taking her time, staying calm and putting it off the backboard and in.
She got right through both of those defenders. Made a nice easy shot for her.
And it is. Here's a 3 ball right here. And that's no good by Frankie Cherisaro. Alana Speaks with a nice box out and rebound right there. It might be snowing outside, ladies and gentlemen, but the Goldey Beacom shooting red hot here inside this gym. Tanner Turner Rush, no good. Bryson, inside layup is good. 38-23, Goldey Beacom opens up their largest lead now, up 15 here. 5:20 to go until halftime.
This is what we've been waiting to see for the past couple games.
You're exactly right, Kate. That's a great point. And that's no good. Rebound to Speaks. I'd like to see Goldey just keep the foot on the gas pedal here, Kate. Like you said, you haven't won in let's count them up, 2 games. We're on a 2-game losing streak. It'd be nice to see us get a W right here. That one by Speaks, no good. Bryson off her hand. Chisaro gives it up to Palmer. Knocked away by Alana, not too bad. Stops the fast break, allows the defense to get set. Jubelli will check back in. And for Wilmington, it's going to be Maddox and Grant coming in. Chisaro will inbound it. There's Matthews. Matthews driving, pulling up with a jump shot. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Margarita Jubelli. More European flavor in number 2 right there, the Italian. Jubelli skips it. This is Turner Rush. Down to Brittany. She's American. She'll kick it over to Alana. One more for McGrogan. Oh, boy. Amanda with another triple. When it rains, it pours, Kate. 41-23, Goldey Beacom with by far their best scoring half of the season. And there's an offensive foul against Whitsitt. Goldey Beacom playing really good basketball right now as Ruth Fernandez will check in. Ruth also from Spain. That's the great thing about this Goldey Beacom team. So many different players from different parts of the country and parts of the world.
True, we got a really diverse team out here.
Right you are, Kate. Here's Amanda McGrogan kicking it over to Margarita Jubelli. One more to Speaks. No particular hurry here for Goldey. Here's Ruth Fernandez. Nice job, nice drive. Baseline jumper, no good. It's going to go against Bryson right there. She swatted at the ball. I believe that's her 3rd personal. And that's definitely going to earn her a seat on the bench. Cannot afford to pick up another foul here in the first half. That's what Coach Burke's saying, though. We got to be a little smarter there. You had 2. You didn't want to pick up that 3rd one. Nina Bartlett checking back in for Goldey. Here's Chisaro. Over to Maddox. Ooh, that's a carry. Yes, it is. Yes, it was. It looks like she got caught right there, Kate. She was trying to make a pass, perhaps.
Yeah, and Goldey was putting a lot of pressure on, and I think it, stumbled up a little bit.
I agree with you, Kate. Here's Amanda McGrogan. 3:38 to remain here until halftime. Goldey in control of this one, up 18. Fernandez. Ball's tipped. Amanda picks it up. There's Speaks open again for 3. No good. Bartlett reaching for the rebound. It goes off her thigh and out of bounds.
Alana looks a lot more confident, this game compared to last. Looks like she's putting up a lot of shots regardless if she makes them or not, and eventually they're going to start falling.
I agree with you, Kate. I think she's kind of settling in. Freshman year, took her a couple games to get, acclimated to the team, but I agree with you. She definitely looks more confident. And there's a nice little offensive rebound and finish by Nyree Grant. 41-25 your score. Speaks that a lot of that at St. E's, if you remember. She was
Yep, I do remember.
a high volume shooter. Here's Fernandez to Jubelli. Skips across court, Speaks with the power dribble, pull-up jumper. She's definitely comfortable. That one's no good. Here's Jubelli to McGrogan. Fresh shot clock. Amanda's in no particular hurry here. Gives it to Jubelli. Nice look down to Nina. That's a great pass. Nina, no good. Leaves it short, gets a rebound, puts it up and in. Way to keep fighting right there by Nina Bartlett.
I think she was too far under the basket first time, and then she got set and put it up.
Right you are, Kate. Nice second effort. Here's Matthews to Whitsitt. Whitsitt will drive. Ooh, that looked clean, but they're going to call the foul on Jubelli, perhaps the body contact, but Margarita definitely felt like she got all ball there. Here's Whitsitt, freshman.
Goldie's got a really good lead right here. Hopefully they can keep it up after the half.
You're exactly right, Kate. Again, you don't want to take your foot off the gas pedal here. You want to keep the pedal to the metal here. You come in, you're 2-7, but that doesn't mean anything. What would be big is if you get this conference win, even your record up at 1-1 and lower Wilmington's conference record to 1-1. That's got to be the goal for Goldey.
Yeah, very true, and I know that Wilmington University is a big rival for Goldey here, since they're so close and they're only like about 10 minutes up the street.
Wilmington, of course, 1-0. They are third right now in the conference. Goldey would bring it to a three-way tie for third with them, Chestnut Hill, and Wilmington if they were to finish this one off. Of course, a lot of basketball left to be played, however.
Pretty big crowd out here tonight.
Of course, well, both teams are local teams, and I think that has something to do with it. That second one is good by Whitsitt, and it's a 16-point lead for Goldey. As you see, Wilmington turn up the pressure a little bit. Nina Bartlett's going to bring the basketball up. Kicks it to Jill Latanowicz. Nice job right there by Nina. Here's Speaks back to Latanowicz. 2 minutes to play until halftime. Mara Polk, nice ball fakes right there. Gives it to Jill. Back to Mara. Mara uses the screen, kicks it to a wide open Ruth Fernandez for three. Back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, nope. Nice job right there by Whitsitt to come up with that ball. She'll kick it up. This is Maddox, and she'll get fouled right there by Ruth.
Goldey had some nice bounce passes in there when they were down on the other side of the court. Looks like they're really using that to their advantage.
And so that's something, Kate, that a lot of people, it's not flashy, the bounce pass, but it's effective. And I think it's a lost art in the game of basketball nowadays. I know when you played for former coach Sue Campert back in the day, she was a big proponent of the bounce pass.
That was.
The entry pass down low.
That was a long time ago.
It's great times, though. Great times. First one's up and good for Maddox. And if Coach Sue, if you're watching,
hey,
how you doing? How you doing?
We should be seeing her at the Diamond State Classic this year. I think she did last year and the year before. So.
100% would. Maddox, second one's up and good. One thing Wilmington has done is knocked in their free throws from the charity stripe. And they're now within 14. They get the ball to Mara. She'll bring the ball up. 2-3 zone from Wilmington yet again. Latanowicz wide open. Baseline jumper, no good. Nina with the offensive rebound and putback. They have been living on the offensive glass, Goldey Beacom has, and those second chance points are starting to add up. Here's Maddox down to Grant. There's a travel. Maddox shuffled the feet before she made the pass, and Goldey will take over. Here's Mara Polk. 1 minute to go until halftime. Mara looking, dribbling, spinning to the middle, kicking it to Speak. She'll take the three, and it's no good. She'll get a rebound, though, and reset. 29 on the shot clock, 54 on the game clock. Here's Ruth Fernandez.
There's that bounce pass we were talking about.
Latanowicz, you're exactly right. This goes to Poke. Poke with the chest pass. And another little over-the-top pass from Alana Speaks. Here's another bounce pass. Nina Bartlett drives the lane. Layup is up and good. What a drive. Nina Bartlett.
Goldey is not afraid to go to the net tonight.
Nor should they be. Wilmington has made no efforts on stopping them. No efforts of taking a charge either. Here's Whitsitt. Driving, scooping left-hand shot, no good. Rebound is up and put back by Nybree Grant. 7 to go. 5 seconds on the clock for Goldey. Mara with the dribble move, kicks at the Ruth. Baseline jumper, no good. And that's going to do it. We are at halftime. 47-31, Goldey Beacom with a great first half of play, Kate. They're almost on pace to score 100 points in this one.
Sure, they're like halfway at halftime. I don't think we've seen that yet.
Of course we haven't. But fantastic play right there by Goldey Beacom. It'll be interesting to take a look at these halftime stats when Derek Krudel comes up with those and brings them to us. But we are at the half, 47-31. We're going to take a quick commercial break, run through our sponsorships. Then we're going to come back with some news along the Goldey Beacom life. So we'll be right back after this, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball.
They push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey Beacom College. Achieve greater. Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey Beacom College. Achieve greater. Achieve greater. 32 degree options. An employment rate over 90% among graduates. Goldey Beacom College. NCAA Division II athletics. A beautiful 24-acre suburban campus with safe on-campus living. Want another reason to consider Goldey Beacom College? We offer an affordability assurance to every accepted student, making us one of the most affordable private colleges in the region. Goldey Beacom College. Achieve greater.
Achieve greater. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. We're at the women's game right now in this doubleheader against crosstown rival Wilmington University. The women, the Lightning women, have been on fire to start this one off, Kate. Leading at the half, 47-31. What is jumping out as we got these halftime stats in front of us? What's jumping out at you?
Rebounds, definitely, and it looks like a lot of them have, had pretty much scored either off the bench or like on the courts, starting off in the half. Let's see what else we got here.
You're right. 26-13, Goldey over Wilmington in rebounds. 11 of those rebounds offensive, and that's to your point, talking about the second chance points. I think another thing to look at here, 18-37 shooting. Kate, that's a 48.6% clip. This is a team that's been shooting in the low 30s throughout most of the season.
Recently, and you said, we're 3 points away from 50, and if they keep up this pace, they could hit 100 this game. But looks like a long shot, mostly just because who scores 100 in games besides professionals.
That's a good point, Kate. One thing you've seen, it's been 3 people for Wilmington. Nairi Grant, perfect 4 for 4 from the field for her 8 points. Jaden Witz at 4 from the free throw line has 8. And Emma Matthews with the 2 3-pointers has 8 points for them. As for Goldey Beacom, it's been Amanda McGrogan. She's 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. She's got 14 points. It's the game high. Alana Speaks has chipped in 2 3-pointers as well. 11 points and 6 rebounds for her. Brittany Bryson, 8 points, 4 rebounds at the moment for her as well. It's been an impressive first half, Kate, and we'll see what can happen here in the second half. But I expect to see Goldey not let off and continue to push through. So now, Kate, I hear there's some news other than in the basketball front. What do you got for us here in the Goldey Beacom sports circle?
So, Goldey Beacom's Shaheen Agram and Shahil Basila and Cameron Wilkinson was named co-CIDA Academic All-American. In an unparalleled year of awards for any team in school history, Goldey Beacom's men's soccer team saw Agram and picked the first team co-CIDA Academic All-American with our junior Basila and senior Cameron Wilkinson, each tabbed in third team. Let's see. The awarding of the 3 brings the total for the co-CIDA All-American in school history to 5, all within the last 2.5 years. With Agram the first to gain the first team honors, they joined Patrick McRae from the golf in 2015 and Nina Stengel from women's tennis last spring, both of whom were picked for the 3rd team at-large category. Among all their many athletics accomplishments, Agram is the first in the national with 15 assists. That total placed him tied for the school's single-season record with Matt Jacob, who was established in March 2003. Agram also ended 6th in the country with a .65 assists per game, 8th in 37 points, 3rd in the conference with 11 goals, and recorded a point in 15 contests. Creative in many Let's see. Basila this year was named the CACC Goalkeeper of the Year for the first time in first team all CACC a second year, a vocal leader and an incredible spark plug for all the teammates. Basila closed 9th in the country with 1,951 minutes, tied for 26th with 7 shutouts, 17th with 91 saves, 40th with a .798 save percentage, and 55th with a 1.06 against average.
That's big time right there at a 55th ranking. Like you said, Kate, Bismillah this season also was tabbed October CACC Student Athlete of the Month and the league's top 16, if I get my Roman numerals right, award winner for having the highest GPA among the student athletes participating at the finals of each site for the CACC championships. Wilkinson, he's continued an extremely valuable defender who always is around the ball and is one of the best leaders on any team at the college level. He is a key figure for a defense which allowed just 25 goals this season, recorded 9 shutouts, and 14 games in which it did not permit more than 1 goal. Wilkinson this season was picked co-side Academic All-District for a 2nd straight year, into the CACC Fall Academic Honor Roll for a 3rd consecutive season. Goldey Beacom, 17-5-1, with a CACC record of 9-2-1 this season, captured its 2nd CACC title and competed in the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history. The squad upended 10th-ranked Merrimack in the first round, becoming the college's first male team to win a head-to-head NCAA tournament game. They also broke a school record for most victories overall and in conference before playing on a national stage for the first time since competing in the 2002 NAIA National Tournament. The Lightning also had a 10-game unbeaten streak, which they went 9-0-1, and had a 4-game shutout streak that are both school records. There were others on the squad this season who received awards. Senior defender Declan Brown was named First-Team All-League and Second-Team CCA All-Region. Senior midfielder Mateus Silvestri was picked First-Team All-League, and freshman midfielder Nicholas Ladiera was named to the CACC tournament's most outstanding player. Now, it's not just soccer getting the job done, Kate. It's the men's soccer team. It is just soccer. We're staying with soccer. I misread the headline right there. They finished with the most goals and points in Division II. Holy smokes. Their more than successful season got another notch with news as it closed the 2017 campaign, leading the country in goals and points among D2 schools, and ended its magical run with 65 goals and 180 points. Helping the Lightning get to this point was Shaheen Agreem, closing 8th in the nation with 37 points. Both team numbers fall short of the school records, as the 2003 squad amassed 70 goals and 197 points. It's just yet another accomplishment for them this season as they captured the 2nd CACC title and, like we said, competed in that tournament. So congratulations to the team both on and off the field, as you can see. And what we're going to talk about now is, this is where it gets a little different, Kate. The women's tennis team placing 4th among the ITA East Region rankings. The women's tennis squad, coming off another championship fall, placed 4 of its student athletes on the Intercollegiate Tennis Association East Region rankings. Lot Lasescher E. Post. It's quite a name. She's from the Netherlands, Kate. That's when you know. When you read a name like that, you know there's some European flavor going on. Was ranked 9th in singles, following freshman Katarina Zheng is 11th, and sophomore Anna Hortolano-Pay is 12th. Lesher E. Post and Zheng are 4th in the region in doubles, with Hortolano-Pay and freshman Frederica Regner 6th. Lesher E. Post was picked 2nd team All-Central Athletic Collegiate Conference during the fall, in which she and Zheng, the team, to get 12-2 in doubles, which included 9-1 at first doubles, 6-1 in the conference, and advanced to the ITA East Region semifinals. Lesher E. Post named the CACC tournament's most outstanding player, also went 7-4 in singles, 5-3 in number 1 singles, 3-3 in the league, and reached the last 16 of the ITA East Region tournament, Kate.
So let's see, we have Zhang. Zhang was tabbed for First Team All-League thanks to her 12-1 single marks, including an 8-0 at second singles, 8-0 versus the CACC and Berth in the ITA East Regional quarterfinals. She notched all of her victories in straight sets and also was a member of the CACC All-Tournament team. Hortolano-Pay teamed with Regner to go 15-2 at doubles, tying with the school record for the most wins in a season, 9-1 at second doubles, and earned a berth in the ITA East Regional Final. The former went to 12-2 in singles that included a 7-1 at number 3 singles, was picked for the First Team All-League a 2nd straight year, made the CACC All-Tournament team, and advanced to the ITA East Regional semifinals. Regner was tabbed for the first League Rookie of the Year, going 10-3 in the fall that included 7-2 at 4th singles and 7-1 versus the league. She opened the year 5-0 at singles and recorded 9 of her straight victories in set. GBC 11-0, 8-0 in the CACC, defeated Wilmington 5-3 on October 22nd for its 2nd consecutive league crown and 7th trip to the NCAA tournament. The squad was the top seed in the CACC tournament for the second straight year, has won 70 consecutive regular season league matches dating to 2015, appeared in the conference final in back-to-back years for the first time since going 3 straight seasons from 2009 to 2011, and equaled its best start in team history. Goldey Beacom will compete in the NCAA tournament beginning April 28th at site to be determined.
How about that, Kate? Another NCAA tournament appearance for the Goldey Beacom Lightning. Congratulations to all of those athletes that were mentioned during this halftime report, and continued success in the future, whether it's on the court or in the classroom or wherever you go after school's done, because like they say, most student athletes in college go pro in something other than sports. How about that one, Kate? Did you like that segue right there? All right, we're about ready to get this second half underway. Your score 47-31 in case you have forgotten. So here we go. Goldey Beacom will start the second half with possession, and they'll kick it right into Amanda McGrogan, who gives it over to Tanner Turner-Rush. Back to McGrogan. Wilmington still in that zone despite giving up 47 first half points. There's Tanner. She'll pull up from just inside the arc and bury a 2-point jump shot.
Starting off strong the second half here, Pat.
That is exactly right, Kate, and I love every second of it.
Good, because you're here for another hour and a half for the boys' game.
That's it, man. I can't wait for that men's game either. So here we go. Emma Matthews with the ball for Wilmington as they trail now by 18. Goldey Beacom tying their largest lead. And that one's up and good. I'll tell you what, I'll give her some credit. Nairi Grant has had herself quite a nice ball game in this one. Now into double figures with 10. Here's Latanowicz. That one's up and good. Margarita Jubelli with the bucket. Goldey Beacom with the answer right here. Here's Emma Matthews. We've just under a minute into the second half. There's another one down to Grant. She misses the layup, and Bryson comes up with the rebound. Got one there.
Nice open look. Just couldn't put it up off the glass tonight.
McGrogan, hey, it's just stroll down the lane. No one's stepping up, but that layup's no good. But you'll take that shot attempt 9 times out of 10 here. Oh, nice move there.
They're just going back and forth with the layups right now.
Not much defense. It's just seems like a game right here of let's see who can make the shots and who can't. Latanowicz with the ball in the corner over to McGrogan. One more for Tanner. Back to McGrogan. One more for Tanner. She's just inside the 3-point line, and that's butter.
She's looking good this second half, Pat.
Tanner Turner-Rush, that's what she needed to see. 2 baskets to start off the second half for her. Let's get her rolling. That'd just be another person to get going in this one. She now has 8 points. Matthews gives it over to Maddox. There's an offensive foul going against Wilmington right there as Amanda was plowed over. And Goldey will get the ball back with now their largest lead, holding 20 over the Wildcats. Wilmington, of course, undermanned severely with their 2 leading scorers not playing in this one. Both LaShira Williams and Macy Robinson not even in uniform tonight. Macy Robinson not even in the building. Here's Jubelli with the pull turnaround jumper. I like the fadeaway there. Off the front rim, no good. Not a bad look. Here's Matthews pulling up. That one's blocked. Nice job by Tanner getting in the way there. That ball's loose, picked up, and there's a foul. It's going to go on Tanner Turner-Rush, but I like the aggressiveness. There's going to be a timeout right here, 30-second timeout from Wilmington as Coach Rob Miller wants to talk things over. Kate, one thing you got to look at on here, Kate, is talking about Brittany Bryson and what she's brought to the table right now for Goldey Beacom.
You know, last time, Pat, we had a lot of stats, and she's been adding to it since the last time we've been here. So her career high points is 1,224, career blocks is 107, career free throws is 237, career rebounds is 878, and career field goals is 493. And I definitely know that she's added a few more to, you know, that record since we've started this game here today.
You're exactly right, Caden. Every stat you gave us right there marks within the top 10 in Goldey Beacom's career records chart. Brittany Bryson, her name plastered all over it. And here's Emma Matthews right now dumping it down. And that was blocked. Nice job by Jill Tanowich. Takes the ball away from Nairi Grant. Great defense by the Lightning defense. Great defense by the Lightning defense. You got to love that. Here's McGrogan with the ball. Here's Bartlett. Look at Bryson fighting her way down low, getting it and going to the foul line. Brittany Bryson just will not be denied, using her size advantage to her advantage.
Using those double words in here tonight.
I'm on fire with it, Kate. That's not what you're supposed to do as a broadcaster, but you know what? I do it anyway. Here's Bryson's first attempt. Nothing but net. Who would have thunk? Bryson, she's pretty decent from the foul line on the season. Shooting 76% as she ices 2 in a row on an icy Saturday afternoon. That one's airmailed. And it's going to go out. It's a turnover right there for Wilmington. And they're going to say it was touched by Brittany Bryson. I didn't see it. I did not see that at all. Perhaps a sympathy call right there from Wilmington. Brittany's like, good Lord, no. I didn't even come close to hitting that thing.
Can't argue with the rest.
You can, and especially when you're up 22. And here's Jill Tanowich with the rebound as Goldey continuing to dominate this game in every aspect of it. McGrogan to turn her rush. Down low to Brittany. She's got position. It's just too easy down there for her. Way too easy down there right there for Brittany Bryson. She's now up to 12 points in this one. Student body alive here today on the campus of Goldey Beacom, I noticed, as Emma Matthews misses that jump shot. There's Grant again. That's blocked by Bryson. Saw a lot of students in that cafeteria area.
Yep, we have Saturday class today.
Yeah, Saturday class. That's something I was not a big fan of when I was in school, Kate.
Yep, you take one Saturday class, I think, once a month, and you stay here all day. So that's probably, you know, between classes why we see so many people out here, and it's great seeing everyone come for the support.
You know, and Kate, I mean, I hate to say it, but I was a graduate of Wilmington University team we're playing, and I never took a weekend class because I thought that was torture in itself. They did offer them. They offered modules. You only came into weekends. You came in 3 weekends, and you got your semester's worth of credits in 3 weeks. But I just was not about that life. As Tanner Turner-Ross takes that three-pointer, no good. Rebound brought down by Palmer as she looks to push. This is Whitsitt. The freshman's had herself a decent game in this one. That one's blocked away by Nina. Don't bring that stuff down here, Nina says.
Looks like we have number 32, Marissa Howard, coming in for Brittany Bryson.
The senior from Twinsburg, Ohio, Marissa Howard. Here's Matthews. They've done a great job making that. As Grant misses, gets her own rebound, she'll go to the line. They've made a good job of making the adjustment and not letting Emma Matthews have open three-point looks since those first 2 that she knocked down.
Looks like foul shots are what's carrying Wilmington through this game because they seem to be making a lot of them.
That they are, as that one's up and good by Grant. I'll tell you what, Kate, you can make all the foul shots you want, but with the way Goldey Beacom's playing right now, I don't think Wilmington's going to claw their way back into this one. But, hey, I've been wrong before, and I really don't want to jinx it. 57-35, Goldey Beacom in control. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Here's McGrogan. Goldey looking for the 3rd win on the season. Tanner Turner-Rush for 3, front rim no good. It's been an off season for Tanner, at least early on in this season. Here's Emma Matthews driving to the lane and finishing at the rim.
She had a nice strong putback on that one.
Here's McGrogan. Nice job not using the forearm to push off there. Here's Alana Speaks. She had herself a really good first half, 6 points. That entry pass goes into Nina, and there's a foul on the play. A little too much aggression right there. by Wilmington. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Here's McGrogan kicking it to Marissa Howard. She's going to say, I'll take that three. And no good. Rebound to McGrogan. Kicks it to Nina Bartlett. 24 seconds. It was a reset shot clock. Here's Speaks. She had Howard. Kicks it to Tanner Turner-Rush. She'll drive into the lane. Nice little job. That one's no good, though. I like it by Tanner. She's missed a couple shots. She said, let me go try and get an easy one. Oh, that looked like a carry, but they didn't call it. There's Grant. That one's no good. Rebound. McGrogan going to get on the floor for it. Not going to get it. This is Whitsitt to Emma Matthews. Kicking it out. Three ball from Maddox. No good. That ball will go out of bounds.
Just a lot of commotion down there right now.
A whole lot of commotion going on down there. That's a great term right there, Kate.
Commotion.
Great term, commotion. I haven't heard that one in a while.
But Brittany Bryson coming in for Nina Bartlett, and it looks like we have.
It's Jezelbach getting in. Our cameraman just dabbed. Kate, did you see that? Nick Hall just did the old dab dance, and I don't know how to feel about it. Here's Jezelbach with the ball. Marissa Howard. Down low to Brittany Bryson. Speaks. You got the old triangle offense here. It's like the Lakers. Jezelbach will try to three, and she'll bury it. Welcome to the brand, Chiara Jezelbach.
Trust the process.
Trust the process as she deposits that three-pointer, and we're looking at a 60-37 lead for Goldey. They're playing the Cavaliers tonight, Kate. Hopefully they can get back on their winning ways despite half the roster being hurt. There's a nice little pull-up jumper right there by Emma Matthews. She's up to, I think, 12 points in this one. Bryson with the backdoor look. And another nice look from Tanner, and it's no good from Marissa. Nice little work right there. Ball movement by Goldey.
Tanner's going to be called for that foul.
Matthews got bumped. Checking into the game, Ruth Fernandez to check Tanner Turner-Rush. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Hard, Pat?
I'm fantastic, Kate. I worked a big day today at UPS. We did our Saturday work today. And you come out here and you get to enjoy some college basketball. I'm loving every second of it. Emma Matthews with the putback, good. Matthews now up to 14. Leading the way for Wilmington. Here's Jezelbach. I thought she was about to Steph Curry pull up on that one. Here's Ruth. To Alana Speaks. She likes what she sees at that three-point shot. Front rim, no good. Rebound to Grant. Here comes Palmer. Precious Palmer. And nothing doing there, but out of bounds. Last touch by Goldey. Of course, they check in right after this one for a men's basketball matchup between Wilmington and Goldey Beacom. Goldey Beacom riding a 4-game winning streak, sitting at 4-4 right now. Wilmington Wildcats come in at 5-3. Of course, you will have to watch that on a new link. It's a different link than what you're watching right now if you want to watch the men's game. So check that out. It'll be right on our page. Because this is the first doubleheader of the season. We got to make sure you new viewers understand how things work around here. Here's Bryson. Speaks to Ruth Fernandez. Three ball money.
She knocked right into Matthews off that three.
Kate, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Goldey Beacom in this one. Shots are falling. They're having fun. They're playing good basketball. Plus 22 on the scoreboard.
Oh, and that one's fired in by number 12.
Grant and Matthews both have had themselves pretty decent games in this one for Wilmington. Here's Fernandez. Brittany, nice job using her body to get position and finish right at the rim. She says, feed me the rock.
She's just firing up off the board tonight.
Love the energy she's bringing in this one. 1 minute to go here in the third. This is Palmer. Grant. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Grant going right to the rim, depositing 2 more for her. She's in the double figures in this one. She's got, I think, 14 or 16 points in this one. Don't have it officially. And now Brittany Bryson again. Oh, she missed the bunny. She missed the bunny there. But another nice look. She deflects that pass out of bounds. Wilmington will keep it 1 second, separating the shot and game clock. 22 on the game. See former Lightning basketball player Nick Lawson down there on the sideline, toting the little one. He's got a little guy on his arm. Nick, of course, a part of that team last year that won the CACC regular season conference title. Here's Precious Palmer, 10 seconds on the clock. They give it to Grant. That's no good. 6 seconds, Jubelli with the ball, 4. Here's Jezelbach, 3, 2. This ball's a pinball wizard out there, and it will not go anywhere. It's a Who reference for anyone watching at home. 65-45, Goldey well in control of this one. We'll step aside for a little bit for a word from our sponsors. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of Goldey Beacom basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, on a snowy Saturday afternoon. But like we said, it's hot in here, and Goldey Beacom's bringing the heat up 65-55 here in this women's game, playing crosstown rival Wilmington University. Wilmington will get the ball to start the 4th quarter. Undermanned in this one are the Wildcats. Only 7 players dressed on the bench, or 5 on the floor, 2 on the bench. They get the shot clock figured out. Here's Emma Matthews with the ball. This is Maddox. Over to Precious Palmer. Here's Grant. Nairi Grant's had herself a good game, and that's no good. She'll go to the line for 2, however.
She's being really aggressive out here. Especially, I've seen it more in the second half.
She does a great job of body positioning. She uses her body to get really good position on the floor and give herself nice, easy looks at the basket. First one, up and good. She's also got pretty good touch for a post player. And Kate, I know you love seeing good free throw shooting, and you're seeing it tonight from both teams.
You have, yeah, we have, and I just love it. I love it a lot. A lot.
You like it more than ice cream?
A lot.
More than ice cream, though?
Yes.
Really? Shocking. Here's Brittany Bryson on the inbounds play to get it to Ruth Fernandez. And Goldey breaks the pressure of Wilmington. No problem right there. Here's Fernandez. She'll try the 8-ball corner pocket. No good. Got to call your shot out here. Here's Emma Matthews. With the Wildcats trailing by 18. That one up over the backboard. That's Jezelbach with the rebound. She's going to bring the ball up. To Turner Rush. Jezelbach will try another 3. No good. She's now 1 of 2. Turner Rush to Ruth. She don't want a 3. Coach Burke says slow the game down. Let's take some clock here. Let's work the ball around, get a good look. There's a better one, and Ruth drills it. Ruth Fernandez. the old triple. Kate, is that how you used to do it back in the day?
It is. I love those outside shots.
Look at you and me both. There's Matthews with a nice take and running scoop layup over Brittany Bryce. Matthews doing all she can in this one. She's approaching that 20-point mark. There's substitutions coming in. It'll be Nina Bartlett and it'll be Amanda McGrogan. Amanda McGrogan. Gotta say with the Irish accent there when you got a good Irish name like that. That one's dumped in and a turnover. Precious Palmer comes up with it. She's going to attack the lanes. Running scoop layup, no good. Rebound to Tanner Turner Rush.
That one looks like it's out on Matthews for Wilmington.
That it is.
Goldie's slowing the game up right here. And Tanner
no good. Jubelli with the. There's another offensive rebound. Kate, that one's no good, but you see it. Offensive rebounds have been a big-time part of this game. There's a three ball. Matthews no good. McGrogan with the rebound. Here's Nina Bartlett. Over, this is Fernandez. One more from McGrogan. Why not? She's had herself a game, and it continues. Three-pointer, Amanda McGrogan. Give McGrogan now 17, 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Matthews nearly loses it, gets it back. She's going to look to attack. Kick it to Grant. She'll throw one up and in. Grant now has 18, tied with the team high with Matthews. Here's McGrogan. Goldie holding 20 as we approach 6.5 to play in the fourth. Bartlett's going to get charged with the push off there. A little too aggressive there from Nina. Marissa Howard will check back in. Here's Precious Palmer. It's quite, I like her name. Precious Palmer, it's a perfect name. We got the double P going there. It rolls off the tongue. There's a layup, no good. Rebound to Tanner, she falls down. It's a shame right there. There's Precious gonna take a three, that was no good. Rebound right here. That is nice hands right there from Ruth Fernandez.
I agree, that was really nice.
Maddox, the freshman, will inbound it. Gives it to Matthews. Matthews going to look to do something there. She was in a triple threat position. They get it down to, that ball's loose, and they're going to call a block. They're going to call a block there, I think, on Marissa. It's Grant, look, coach with the fire in that bounce pass there. I don't know if you people saw that at home, but he skipped that thing in there pretty hard. He whipped that thing in there to the official. I see you, coach. Here's Emma Matthews. This is Whitsett. Whitsett goes to the lane. Nina says, not in my house. Swats it away.
Wilmington is not getting it down low right now.
Here's Brittany going to check back in. Bryson having herself quite a game in this one. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Here's Whitsett. That's a charge, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 100% a charge. Nice job, Amanda McGrogan sacrificing the body there, Kate. Is that something that you did back in the day? Were you a big charge taker?
I took a lot of charges back in the day.
I thought so.
They like to pick on the small ones.
I thought I remembered that correctly. That's a smart basketball play, especially when you're undersized. Here's Fernandez down to Bryson.
You mean fun size.
Marissa Howard. Yeah, fun size. That's a good way to put it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch from Marissa. Yeah, fun size. I like it. Like what like the candies you get at Halloween.
Yeah, except a lot more talkative and a lot more better.
Okay, there you have it. That's from Kate Ferry. Make that a quote, ladies and gentlemen. Quote that. Way more better. Oh, boy. Here's Precious Palmer bringing the ball up for Wilmington. Alana Speaks checking back into the game for Goldie. Here's Whitsett. She's going to try a three-pointer. She says, hey, why not? Back rim, no good. Fernandez fighting with Matthews. Jump ball right there. It's going to go to Goldie. They get it in. This is McGrogan.
Full court defense going on here.
McGrogan going to attack the lane there. Kicks it out to Alana Speaks. Speaks to Bryson. Back to Speaks. Why not? She's going to try the old triple out again. That's where it hits every part of the rim, bounces out, no good. Rebound to Grant. Speaks in this one from 3. Now 2 of 8. She does have 11 points, however. That one's looking good for Palmer. Precious getting the job done there, Kate.
Palmer. You're right, it does flow off your tongue.
Told you. Here's Marissa Howard. To McGrogan, back to Bryson. Bryson using the power move. As quote the great Pat O'Donnell, bringing the house alive. Getting the and one right there. Pat, if you're watching, I had to get that in there for you, buddy. Brings the crowd alive. He used to say that all the time last year when he was on the broadcast. Bryson's trying to finish the end one, can't do it. Here's Whitsett. And now Palmer. Palmer kind of feeling it, I think. Yeah, Grant, why not? No good. Rebound to Alana Speaks. Here's McGrogan. Approaching 4 minutes to play in this one. Goldie all in control from jump here. Ruth started walking away before that ball was even through the net. She knew she had made that.
We might hit 100 tonight. I don't know.
Not out. It's 76 right now. We're just under 4 minutes to go. It's going to have to take a pretty impressive run right here if they're going to do that. Emma Matthews uses the glass wisely. The bank is open. She's going to pick up a foul right there.
We have Nina Bartlett, number 44. We have Tashira Birch, and we have
first appearance for number 1, Tashira Birch, freshman from Suffolk, Virginia. Jesselbach will bring it up. Let's see what Birch has here, the young freshman. She's lightning quick, I can tell you that right there.
Definitely got speed.
That one's loose. It's going to be last touch and staying here with Goldie.
Never underestimate those, off-bench players because,
It's going to be good to get the freshmen some time here, Kate.
It is.
Here's Jesselbach. Skipping it across the Speaks. Back to Jesselbach. Nice dribble in and out. Jesselbach with the floater. No good off the back rim. Gets her own rebound though, and she's going to pull this one out. Speaks going to try her 9th 3 of the game. She's going to bury it. Alana Speaks now up to 14 points. 3 of 9 from deep. Palmer with the pull-up. No good. There's Eller. That's no good. Rebound to Speaks. She'll kick it over to Birch, the freshman. Bounce pass. Jesselbach. Speaks. Wilmington starting to expand that zone. A little bit of ball pressure here. Alana kicks it to Jesselbach over to Marissa Howard. That's a wide open layup. No good. Nina with the rebound. Put up. No good. But she'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Pat, I like to see when a game like this, you know, either whether it be, you know, head-to-head or as far along as Goldey is, to see everyone get in.
That you are. Everybody get some experience, get some playing time. That one's no good from Nina, and everyone has now with Birch entering the game. This is valuable experience, especially for the young players. Bartlett back rim 0 for 2. Very rarely do you see that from Nina. And approaching 2 minutes to play in this one. Goldey Beacom with by far their most impressive basketball game to date. Up 24 in this one. Maddox, no good. Rebound to Speaks. Speaks, I believe that's 14 points and 9 rebounds. She's a rebound away from a double-double. Here's Birch. That's out of bounds. Birch trying to make something happen there. Gave the young freshman some credit. She's got some playing time right here. She wants to take advantage of it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, stick around for the men's game. It'll be on a separate link, but it should be a good matchup. 4-4 Goldey Beacom Lightning going against the 5-3 Wilmington Wildcats. Right here from the Joseph West Jones Center. Nina! Oh, that looked like it was all ball. But they're going to call the foul. 2 shots coming for Whitsett.
Oh, they called that on Howard.
They got Marissa there.
And that's her third. Looks like Latanowicz is about to come in for her.
Whitsett's first is good. One thing Wilmington does pretty well is they're good free throw shooters, Kate.
They are.
Whitsett, just a freshman, 5'9". Second one up and good. Oh, my day was just shot. Duke just lost to Boston College, Kate. 89-84 final. That's a shocker in the ACC. Speaks trying her 10th three, and she's butter. She's butter. Butter. Her 4th make of the game. You said you liked that term. I figured I'd use it again, Kate.
Of course.
82-57. Goldey dominating this one. 45 seconds to go. Palmer, Whitsett going to try a 3. That's good. Jaden Whitsett knocking one down. Here's Jezelbach kicking it over. This is Birch. Jezelbach back to Birch. Holds on. 10 seconds on the shot clock, wide open. Nice job, Jill. Takes a couple dribbles in, no good. Speaks with the rebound, puts it up, hits the rim at least. That's no good. Bodies are flying all over the place. There's 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Palmer's definitely in some discomfort. There's Ella, no good. They're just going to let this one tick away. Hopefully Precious Palmer is okay, but she is in some pain right now on the sideline.
They had a little congestion going on down there.
Either way, we've hit a final here, and Goldey Beacom back on the winning side of things here, winning their 3rd game of the season and not getting their first CACC win of the year against crosstown rival Wilmington University. 82-60 your final. And Kate, in this one, it was just Goldey from the jump. As you can see, the stats right here, pretty impressive. Amanda McGrogan, 17 points, 4 assists, 5 of 6 from deep. Speaks, double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 from 10 from beyond the arc. Brittany Bryson, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists in this one as well. As for Wilmington, they were led by Grant. Nyree Grant, 20 points, 10 rebounds, earns herself a double-double. Emma Matthews, a pretty good game herself, 18 points and 7 rebounds. And then Jaden Whitsett, the freshman, 13 points, 7 rebounds for her. So Goldie, moving on. Once, like we said, 3-7 on the year. Wilmington falls to 3-6. Both teams now tied for third in the CACC North with a 1-1 conference record. Way to go, ladies. What do you got to say about this one, Kate? Any final thoughts?
I thought they really came out tonight. You know, after coming off of a losing streak, I think it's really nice to come out here, and especially with the crowd that's out tonight and a lot of support. I think it's really great that they, you know, were able to push through a win, especially against a rival school, Wilmington, which is also a really great team. But, you know, Goldey really pulled this one out and had it from the get-go and continued to have that fire in them throughout the entire game.
That's it. Exactly right, Kate. You're exactly right. And we will see you again here on 302 Sports for the next women's games next Saturday, the 16th, as New York Tech comes to town. That's a 4 p.m. start, and hopefully Goldey can start their first winning streak of the season. So once again, a final 82-60. Goldey Beacom women defeating Wilmington University. And like we said, please check in to our new link for the men's game. And this one is Goldey Beacom will be hosting Wilmington University in this one as well. Check us out over there. All right, for Caitlin Ferry, Nick Hall, I've been Patrick Garianis. We'll see you for the men's game in a few short moments. See you soon.